You ever get a parking ticket? How did you feel when you saw that slip on the windshield? Something tells me it wasn't overwhelmed with gratitude. It was more like overwhelmed with the feeling of finding that parking attendant and giving them a ticket that says, "Here's an $80 fine for being an asshole." But how's that help? Because what's done is done. And we still got to pay the 80 or however many bucks no matter how angry or complainy we get. When we take an unexpected financial loss like this, even if it's 100% our fault, we still look to blame others. We externalize that loss onto others because it's hard to take accountability, so we go the easy way out, which is to blame them, and then want them to give us restitution. We want them to make it right, and when they don't give us what we want, we're left angry and complainy, which leads us to feeling miserable, which robs us of time we can be living not miserable. But there's a way we can reduce our les miserables-ness. Well, we can take accountability, but when that's too hard, we can change how we interpret these financial losses. Swiss entrepreneur Rolf Dobelli practically wrote the book on the art of thinking clearly. Case in point, he wrote a book called The Art of Thinking Clearly. Rolf says that living a good life has a lot to do with interpreting losses in a more constructive way. One way to do that is by using mental accounting, which is planning to lose money. At the start of every month, you plan to get a parking ticket. You plan to have to chuck spoiled food from your fridge. You plan to forget to cancel that subscription you meant to cancel a month or 15 ago. You mentally account for losing that money even when it hasn't happened yet. Dobelli says mentally preparing for some financial casualties today takes the sting out of the losses when they inevitably come down the line. Psychologists refer to this as pre-commitment. It's taking action now in order to influence more positive, healthy behavior later. Take the action now so you don't continue to lose that money over and over again later. So today, if you come across some lost money, if you get a parking ticket, don't beat yourself up or fantasize about beating the parking attendant up. Instead, boost your bank and your brain with a little mental accounting. This Deucer is out. But you probably already accounted for that.